Hello, hello. Yeah, I just stopped the stream for a minute because, but I just said just trying to share info something. That's all. Hello, 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 hello. Let me try to look on the on my account. If I something to do something. Okay, okay. Let me check. Okay, there it is. There it is. Okay. Hold on, let's hold on. Are you going to do something? Just for a minute. I was just sharing the link for a minute. Just sharing some info for my friends. That's all. Let me test. Look on the video. Let me try this for a minute. I'm gonna try to be a dick over here. Let me test. Alright, there you go. Video. Let me try this for a minute. I'm gonna try to be a dick over here. Hello. Let me test. Alright, there you go. Video. Let me try this for a minute. Okay. Lots so as I say earlier from previously, uh, there's a recent of like an earthquake earlier. It got panicked like fucking hell. It's just I literally doing some stuff earlier in the morning, and then the earthquake got shaked up in here. Just shocked that like holy shit! I can't believe. I can't believe we just witnessing. I just witnessing the whole thing. The most fucking idiot parts of mine that is that I go walk very far away into some mini markets just for buying a fucking Kit Kat and sneakers. Yeah, very funny. Very funny, very funny, very funny. It's holy fuck. Like holy fuck man, like so in this time I was still right now the place is now calm right now, still calm. There's nothing in there. Nothing. Doing nothing. Alright. I'm not going to do anything, just to doing some reading some chat. And probably you're just making a conversation, Smart. Yeah. Uh, so I'm going to use a Indonesian for a minute. Jadi, soalnya bagi teman-teman saya atau ya orang-orang yang gua tahu, barusan di kota saya ya, itu barusan ada gempa bumi barusan, dan itu sudah dapat pemberitahuan langsung dari berita ya. Gua langsung udah cek dari berita, dan gua asal-asal di YouTube itu ternyata ada. Itu ada, dan tanah gua itu gempa bumi itu masih berasa, itu masih kerekam ya. Itu masih syukur nih. Itu masih syukur ya. Ini masih belum gerak ini. Ini masih belum gerak. Nah, paling syukurnya itu. Syukurlah. Oke. Oke. Anjir. Dan lebih gilanya itu, gimana yang mau jelas? Kita mau jelas di sini kok bahas asa ya. Kalau mau bahas topik itu memang agak acak. Ada yang nggak tahu ke konteks gitu. Cuman khawatir lang. Bisa ada lampu di sini tuh WhatsApp. Tuh ya. Mana bisa pasang lampu. Nggak bisa pasang lampu. Oke. Oke. Ini masih aman ya. Masih aman. Nggak perlu. Ada kepanikan. Masih syukurlah aman. Harap orang tapi sampai ini bakal aman ya. Okay, I can translate it on English. I just hope that my place right now will be fine. I hope so. And that's I don't know. I don't want to talk about it. I just don't want to talk. Jadi ya, kayaknya ini sebagai penggantinya streaming 24 jam birthday boy special begitu kayaknya. Karena bedanya ini bakal serius ya. Ini topik-topik yang sensitif di sini. Karena kejadian barusan ya tadi pagi. So what I say is that this will be probably like a 24-hour stream special birthday boy thing, but the context in this will be very sensitive because of the incidents earlier. Holy fuck. Am I getting copyright or something? Oh, right. I'll be a dick right now because I just randomly sharing this streaming link to a servers of H is the Discord server that Nick have made with launch since 2023. 2024 or probably 2023 I think. Oh wait, it's 2024. It's been fucking 2 years. It's been 2 fucking years. Holy fuck! It's just I can't believe that it's been fucking it's been 2 fucking years. And we still got one. What a whole damn way. Okay, I can feel it right now. I can feel it. Okay, so there's no worry. Yeah, okay. I just feel shaking earlier, but just I'll be fine. I'll be fine. After being a take off. Just calm down. Just hope. Yeah, just hope everything will be fine. Just hope. Just hope everything will be fine. Just like supposed to. The greatest plan. Okay, hold on. I'll try to talk with Pronut. I'm going to bring Pronut in this chat. Hold on. I'm sorry to bring a ticket over here, lads. It's just I had to. Alright. Hold on, lads. My face is stretched up. My face is stretched up. Oh my god. Look, my face is stretched up. Whoa. Look. Hold on. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh my god, my bad. My bad. But hold on. I'll do something. I'll do something good. Hold on. There you go. Hold on. I'll do a little break for a minute. So hello, I'll just be here throughout this empty thing. Okay. So Pronut say in my Discord saying that um he heard the news, but he didn't expect the whole fucking earthquake thing was getting close into my house, my location right now. Okay. Okay. So pronouncing. Okay. I'm going to say the DMs of me and pronoun. I'm sorry. Right. Do something. Do something. Alright. Alright. Hold on. Hello, lads. Alright. One. Okay. There's one. It's probably you. It's probably you, Pronut. Oh god, he's gone. He's gone. Just. Oh no. Hold on. Yeah, I can go. Let's just. Oh no, just I. Okay, so, you might. You guys are going to asking me, how do I going to know if it's going to shaking? There's a fucking fan upstairs. There's a fucking fan. You can literally see it, you know? See? I just, it's, I thank God it's normal right now, but holy shit, before I'm streaming right now, there's a shaking a bit. There's a shaking really a little bit, but glad it's just over. I'm glad it's over. Yeah, I'll go. You guys can do something, just talk about it right here. I'll just be here, turn off right now, man. Oh, alright. Oh. Okay, that was just boring. Sorry. Sorry, guys. So I'll be here doing, well, just, I think this, the whole thing is going, it's fine, Narelo, but it just, yeah, you know, you know what I mean.
The CIA has only made one movie.
Hold on. I'll be censor again.
That we know of, and it was a cartoon. The CIA has definitely advised on a lot of films, but the only one we know that they've paid to produce is Animal Farm, the animated version of George Orwell's novel where animals revolt against human oppression only for the pigs to seize power and then become just as cruel. The CIA saw this as the perfect story to make Russia look bad, so they bought the script and produced it, and of course, changed the ending. The original book ends in a bit of disillusionment about how revolutions tend to just create new tyrants. But in the CIA's version, the animals simply rise up again to overthrow communism, which kind of misses the point. Just like Disney took the subversive edge of Star Wars and neutralized it, big empires tend to take the most powerful stories and then rewrite them to fit their own agenda. The new Animal Farm movie looks disgusting. You know Animal Farm? It's a masterpiece of a book that cleverly uses animals on a farm as an allegory for the Russian Revolution and has tons of dark moments showcasing how evil the pigs become as they turn into oppressors. Do you think current Hollywood could tell that story today?
The stand-in for Stalin is played by Seth Rogen. What do you think the answer is? Angel Studios and director Andy Serkis took one of the most...
The animals are delivered into a bizarre nightmare where they are generally hungry, while Napoleon was seen strolling in the farmhouse garden with a pipe in his mouth. In the novel's denouement, or final resolution, Orwell delivered...
What happens? What happens when you combine talking animals murdering each other and the anti-communistic agenda of the CIA? Well, you get Animal Farm. Released in 1954, this movie was an adaptation of George Orwell's book of the same name, where a farm of animals overthrows a oppressive farmer, and then sets up its own rule of government. The story itself is a satirical allegory about the Russian Revolution and the rise of communism.
Overthrow this evil tyrant, and we shall be rich and free.
From murdering political opponents to a horse being sent to a death camp, this movie is an excellent example of anthem characters being used in storytelling to compare the subjective politics of humanity to the animals of the animal kingdom. What happens when you combine talking animals, murder...
Boxer, their strongest horse, loses his power due to old age and collapses as the animals were building the third windmill. Despite the fact that Boxer...
This video shows you how pencil sharpeners have changed over the last 130 years. Because in 1890, pencil would be fixed into here and scrubbed so hard it would sharpen in seconds. But 30 years later, they came up with a slightly portable sharpener, which with the help of a crank would manually spin the blades, and you could even see this in action. In 1886, they would manually spin a gear grinder that would sand the pencil to sharpen it. In 1910, they also had a hand crank sharpener, but this one was less precise and would take more time. But perhaps the worst among them all is this one, which would literally use a simple blade to shave the pencil until good to use. This video shows you how pencil sharpeners have changed over the last one.
This might look like a normal video game, but most people don't know that it's covered in a special liquid that can save your life. Yep, it's called denatonium benzoate. And before I show you what...
Kalian selamat datang di teman makan. Ini konten yang akan menemani makan pagi, makan siang, makan malam Anda. Bisa juga dipakai untuk tidur. Nah, seperti biasa di teman makan gua akan menceritakan cerita-cerita entah dari dalam atau ring around the lake. As you
Wake up. Wake up.
Which of these whistles is the loudest? But first, ear protection. $1 91 dB death whistle. 116 dB slide whistle. 103 dB dog whistle. 97 dB nose whistle. How do you even use this? Oh, what? 110 dB electronic whistle. 103 dB Tesla cyber whistle. 111 dB emergency whistle. 121 dB. Which of these whistles is the loudest? But I designed a floating table with magnetic trays and wireless charging. But the problem is, how do I make it light up only when it's floating? The obvious solution is a button or a sensor. But think about it. This table works on pure tension. It's either floating or it's not. I need something that feels gravity. So I used a thing that's actually banned in modern electronics. A glass tube with a drop of liquid metal inside. Tilt it, and the mercury connects the contacts. Tilt it back, and the circuit breaks. So I put it inside the top half, and now the lights come on the second the chain goes tight. The one thing I can't stop asking myself, how much can one chain actually hold? I designed a floating table with magnetic trays and wireless charging, but the problem is,
Who uses Greek letters? Mathematician, physicist, Greeks. What if the physician and mathematician are Greek? Who said anything about a physician? Who uses Greek letters? Mathematician, physicist, Greeks. What if the physician and mathematician are Greek? Who said anything about a physician? Who uses Greek letters? Mathematician, physicist, Greeks. What if the physician and mathematician are Greek? Who said anything about a physician? Who uses
3, 2, 1.
the origins of
Sorry guys, I just feel dizzy or just feel sleepy because there's nothing to do. Yeah, you know what I mean. Right, I'll just probably going to sleep for a minute in case there's a sound of shaking. Means I have no choice but to relieve myself into the place while I'm sleeping.
Popular memes. The thinking guy meme is from a fictional documentary called Hood.
Just watching some YouTube, probably, I guess. Well, there's literally nothing you could literally watching right now instead of just black patch with my voice being shouted up. That's all.
Jamie Carragher is one of the most passionate ex-Liverpool players you will ever see. But did you know he actually grew up supporting Everton? Here are some more footballers that support their rivals. Cole Palmer actually grew up supporting Manchester United, even though he came through Man City's academy. It's why every time there's a new transfer window, Cole Palmer is linked to Manchester United. But it goes both ways for the Manchester clubs because Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is actually supposed to have grown up supporting Liverpool, despite being a massive club legend and managing Manchester United as well. Speaking of legends, Andres Iniesta and Luka Modric are two of the best footballers of all time. But did you know they grew up supporting the other team in El Clasico? Iniesta grew up a Madrid fan, Modric grew up a Barcelona fan. Gareth Bale spent 6 years at Spurs and is in the conversation for being their best ever player. But did you know he grew up supporting Arsenal and has even been on record saying he still checks their results, even though he rejoined Spurs again in 2020? And finally, Jose Mourinho is synonymous with Porto, but did you know he is actually a fan of their biggest rivals, who he now manages, Benfica? Sickening. Subscribe to help us towards 1 million.
When TV networks held April Fool's pranks on April 1st, 1997, Cartoon Network aired a stunt where Screwy Squirrel took over the channel and Screwy decided to broadcast the same Screwy Squirrel cartoon, Happy Go Nutty, for 12 hours straight. The craziest part about this prank is that Cartoon Network did it without telling any of the cable providers. So the TV guides thought they were going to air the actual cartoons, and the providers got really mad at CN. On April 1st, 2009, Cartoon Network advertised that they were going to do an 11-hour straight marathon of Chowder, but instead did an 11-hour marathon of Cow and Chicken. In 2017, they added googly eyes to all the cartoon characters on each of the episodes for April Fools. A lot of episodes are now lost media, but some still exist, like the googly-eyed Gumball intro and a bit of googly-eyed Steven Universe. Adult Swim on April Fool's Day did Adult Swim Jr., where they had channel bumpers and shorts of baby versions of their shows, such as Rick and Morty Babies. On the other side of things, Nick Jr. on April Fool's Day had a Nick Sr. promotion. In this prank, they would advertise a network for senior citizens instead of kids.
What did I sound like? Nick Senior.
What's up, fam?
Kick it old school with your favorite elderly characters.
When TV Networks held April Fool's pranks on April 1st.
Today I'm trying the world's weirdest products to see if they're a scam, including one that was incredibly dangerous. First up, the world's most painful face mask. I saw a video of a guy doing this. He chose the black colored one. I don't think you can do that. It is grey. So we are safe. I will not be getting cancelled. Okay, it has been 30 minutes. Oh, generally I think it's peeling my skin off. Oh, I don't want to cry on camera. Oh, please don't take my eyebrows off. Oh, no. This is bad. I've lost this part of my eyebrow. Next, automatic guitar. This is apparently a cheat code to playing the guitar. It even has some celebrity's favorite chord, A minor. Allegedly. I have my very old guitar. But does it work? Next, the spinning hologram. This can apparently display a real-life hologram. With the power of editing, I will assemble this. Wow. It's supposed to attach to a wall because it spins really fast. But I rent this office, I can't drill into the wall. So I placed it on the floor and turned it on. This could take my ankles off. Oh, a guitar, wow. Today I'm trying the world's weirdest.
Easy. Over there, they teleport. We have to arrange them so that they look perfect like traffic lights. Let's see. Right, I separated them here, then rejoined. Yes, the red one separated. It was going really badly anyway. We have to go back. Look, for example, this one was here, but they're not the right color. First it's yellow, red, and green. So the green goes last, the yellow goes first. Leave it like this. That's exactly how it has to go. But when you move it, they're gonna move away, so you have to do it completely the other way around. Look. Well, here's normal. And we do this one here. The green one stays there, the yellow one in the middle. I go back so that it's at the back, and I get the back, and I get the same one. Wait, like this. Then the yellow one here to teleport it last. Then we teleport the yellow one. That one doesn't move anymore. Then the red one. And, oh, the green one. No, look, it came out well. But the green one is the only bad one there. What to this one over here? Look, but they have to go together. We have to do it here. We have to try to do it slowly. Then here again. There it is, look. Easy. Over there, they teleport. We have to arrange.
Okay, which one of these lines is the easiest one for you to read? Oh my god, am I tripping out? Look like you got on 2 ties and 2 belts. Okay, you know what that is? That's a normal, that's a double vision.
Slice the pickles into long strips and pour sugar straight into the pickle jar.
Nothing quite like sugar and pickle juice.
Then add in 2 packets of Kool-Aid.
Okay, you know what? I don't like where this is going.
Turning the juice bright red.
Now it just looks like I have a jar of blood.
Stir until the sugar and powder fully dissolve. Then place the pickles back into the jar.
In the pickles go. I don't know what we're creating here, but it just seems like the most cursed creation ever.
And put the lid on. Over time, the pickles will absorb the sugary Kool-Aid.
Okay, it seems that we are gonna have to store this. Let's get that fridge open, and then they go right here. And my pickles, I'm gonna see you guys in a few days.
And just a few days later,
okay, so it has officially been 3 days.
You'll have Kool-Aid flavored pickles.
Okay, that definitely worked. That is actually fire.
Slice the pickles into long strips.
Sorry guys, if you're just thinking this is like basically just a fucking clickbait. I'm very sorry, but I can't do thinking of anything instead of just nothing. And that's all. I'm very, very sorry guys. I'm very, very sorry. Well, here it's me just watching some random stuff while being recorded in stream.
Halo semuanya, oke, jadi belakangan ini di sosial media TikTok, gue selalu mendapatkan video rekomendasi yang
ちはクワガタミッケ。早く噛みついてる。紙で取れちゃったね。すまないチケット。大丈夫大丈夫。やったよオスだ。こっちはクワガタミッケ。早く噛みついてる。紙で取れちゃったね。すまないチケット。大丈夫大丈夫。やったよオスだ。こっちはクワガタミッケ。早く噛みついてる。紙で取れちゃったね。すまないチケット。大丈夫大丈夫。
What you are watching are X-rays punching through this image of Albert Einstein projecting light absorption graphs as it spins in a circle. If we graph these projections onto a 3D plane, we end up with this distorted view of the image, which can be reoriented to resemble our original face. So could this be, like, useful at all? This is literally how a CT scan works. Every time someone gets a scan at a hospital, a machine orbits their body doing exactly this, collecting shadows from X-rays. And a computer runs this same math to reconstruct what's inside. What you are watching are X-rays punching through this image of Albert Einstein projecting light absorption graphs as it spins in a circle. If we graph these projections onto a 3D plane, we end up with this distorted view of the image, which can be reoriented to resemble our original face. So could this be, like, useful at all? This is
Alright, just under the room. Got the taxi down here, 55.
These are people who were killed by AI. So Elaine Herzberg was the first person killed by a self-driving car after the AI sensors detected her but couldn't classify her as a pedestrian because she was walking a bicycle outside of a crosswalk. There have also been other potential autopilot-related deaths from failure to stop for trucks, barriers, and road curvatures, though this is heavily disputed. A man named Samuel Whitmore killed his wife after talking to AI for 14 hours a day and was convinced that his wife had been replaced by a machine, and a Belgian man took his life after an AI chatbot named Eliza encouraged him to do so to deal with his anxieties around climate change. The Cargo 2 incident in Libya involved a Turkish drone that hunted down and remotely engaged retreating soldiers without human supervision, being the first fully autonomous targeted kills by AI in history. A 14-year-old boy formed a romantic bond with a Game of Thrones AI chatbot, and it encouraged him to come home, to which unfortunately he did by taking his own life. And finally, a South Korean worker died after an AI robot designed to pick up boxes of peppers picked him up instead and then crushed him against a conveyor belt. That's terrible. These are people who were killed by AI. So Elaine Herzberg...
Okay, it's easy. So I'm actually a pretty big creator on YouTube with around 300,000 subscribers, and I want to help some of the smaller creators watching this. My videos usually get anywhere from 500,000 to even 9 million views. And something I've noticed is that whenever people use my sounds in their videos, they tend to get a lot of views too. And I get it, because I used to be a small creator.
Okay, for everyone who expecting this, I'm very sorry if it looks more of a like a clickbait over here. It's because there's no like a curve, like a shaking up right now, but just I'll probably just fucking recording the audio probably instead because I had no idea to do. Just being silent and doing nothing while the backgrounds as you can hear right now. I don't know anything. So yeah. But thank God it's over. Everything's fine, they know that. But yeah, that's a good trend right now. Alright. Well guys, I'm very sorry if it's looking like a fucking April Fool's mixed with a clickbait or something. But the whole thing did happen right earlier. It was just this was like a fucking April Fool's Day streaming something, which just looks horrible and it's being like a fucking disrespectful. I'm very sorry, but yeah, I had no choice but to end the stream. I'm sorry for the like. Well, probably we could just talk about something like what the fuck happened and all stuff. It seems like there's no more of it. But I hope there's no more. I hope there's no more. If I been gone been that gone something, I might just say sorry. I'm very sorry for my friends and all that, for my being a dickhead and for them, and for my families too, except for my sister. My sister's a bitch. That's all. All right. I'm going to end the stream now, and see you guys probably. I should record a video instead, in case if there's some shaking up right now. But yeah, that's all. Thank you guys for coming and all, and page 1 and bye. Bye guys. I'm very sorry.